You had an encounter with a lich and 3 corpse flowers that went relatively well. Everyone survived. Gas hands are now stinky.
Yep, doesn't matter.
But the more important things happened after the encounter. As Dwarkar went to go rescue the slaves in the back of the cave, and one didn't make it. Depending on whose story you go by, you're now
we only
down.
have one story to go by right now.
You're now down to 5 slaves. Saul is no longer with you. However, he did make off with a ring from Red Ruth's possessions. After a lot of blame was shifted onto Cedric for the predicament that you are in, a watch was had in which Dwarkar is no longer with the group. Mysteriously left behind is only a lightning strike in the form of a straight line about 3 feet long. And while you all were trying to figure out what happened, Red Ruth returns. She too seemingly was drawn by the storm over her hawk.
What storm?
Before a rogue skunk attacked, we were in conversation with Red Ruth.
Yes.
About what all had taken place. What would you like to do?
Continue that conversation.
Yeah.
Well.
I.
Where were we?
Where were we? Yes. So I trust your bath went well, Red Ruth?
Oh yes.
Mahadi treated you up to your standards?
I don't even have the smell blocking spell activated.
Oh,
I couldn't tell.
Didn't even know that was a thing.
Looks like you ran into something interesting.
Yes.
Good man.
We had many
these-
run-ins with creatures of the forest, and a lich that wasn't a lich?
He looked like a lich, acted like a lich, maybe smelled like a lich, but wasn't a lich.
It
had
was
special armor too.
It came with these 3 corpse flowers that are dead here.
Ah.
Does it ring any bells for you, Red Ruth?
You need to squash these before they get too big.
Yep. Well, fortunately, we were still able to squash them.
Yeah.
But do you know anything about? Do you know anything about?
Well done by burning them. That stops the spread.
Yeah, definitely.
We
That's exactly
planned
what I
that.
The spread?
Oh yes. Did you not see the polyps and flowers on their back?
Yes. We didn't know what those did, though. We started the fight off with a fireball. What do the polyps and the flowers on their backs do?
Reproduction.
Oh,
Cool.
Lovely.
all right. Well, that was a good move by Aru. Then that was a very good move, Aru.
That was lucky, and Chris is mad at me again. I know it.
So, anyways, we will.
Let me smell those hands.
Oh, you mean these things? I show her my hands.
Oh, jeez.
She takes your one hand and just like right under her nose as she.
I feel uncomfortable.
Delightful.
Happy to please.
Imagery of Joe Biden sniffing him.
That just made it worse.
Creepy sniffing.
Oh,
My gosh.
But-
the lich that wasn't a lich. There are several shapeshifters and tricksters down here. Perhaps what you're fighting was not a lich after all.
What?
perhaps
Ruth,
it definitely
this thing-
wasn't undead or a fiend.
It wasn't
And it didn't-
getting hurt.
That solves it.
But it wasn't getting hurt, as Gas said. Is there anything down here that doesn't take damage?
At least it didn't appear like it was getting hurt.
Oh, but maybe that was illusion.
It could. I suppose it could have been. If it's a shapeshifter, maybe they can do that. I don't know. That's really not important, though. I guess at this point, we.
Oh, it's not.
Well, I mean, they're gone now,
Yeah,
and
ran away, so-
you've returned. So
Okay. So what is important?
well,
She starts to kind of walk past you with her.
well, I suppose we should clean up this area as best we can for you, for one.
Oh dear God! Tell her about the missing ring.
I am getting to it. So,
He's trying
but
to clean up
also,
the deal,
like
right?
your hovel, Red Ruth, is mostly intact. We did manage that. However, one of the people in our charge did flee from us and take a ring from your possessions here.
And she looks at Gast
But
as she seemingly recalls something. Oh. She points one of her long fingers at you. That's what you were talking about.
what do you mean? I
What?
don't know what are you talking about? My hands?
I seemingly remember receiving a message.
Gas, you sent her a
Oh,
message?
I don't remember doing that.
Yeah, you did. But we hadn't lost it at that point. We actually got it back.
You sent her a message?
Yeah. Only it was very cryptic, and he didn't say much,
Okay.
didn't he?
When did
No,
you
I
send the
remember.
message?
I didn't send a message to her. I
You-
think what
you-
Chris is referring to is my telepathy conversation with Cedric. But continue.
I don't
Sorry.
know. I don't know.
Anyways, yes. So it is.
I swear you messaged me saying that you sent a message to Red Ruth about,
No, that was using my divination spell.
okay.
Are we on the same
Is this
page
the
now?
messages you sent to him last night that you were being all like dodgy about? And he
Yeah.
was like, "I'll reply to those here, not in." Okay. I was
Yeah.
like, "What is happening?"
Oh,
So Michael, Dave, and I have no idea about
Okay.
any
Okay.
of this.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
just
Okay.
making sure I didn't actually forget something.
Yeah. Yeah. No. No. No.
oh,
No.
I sent her a message.
This was me doing a divination last night, saying, "Hey, is Red Ruth gonna be mad about us losing that ring?"
Well, then my response to that was probably really
It was really weird. Yes.
odd. I read that as something else.
What was his response, Gas?
Do you want to read the response, Chris, in the voice?
Oh, stop washing my feet. It tickles.
Wow.
That's what the
Makes no
response was.
sense at all.
That's a response.
That's why you kept that. Is that why you sent me the message about the feet washing? Oh my gosh! So he sent me a message. He's like, just offer her some feet washing. It'll be fine. because
Oh no!
because he thought from the divination that it was telling him the way out of it. That's exactly what it was, wasn't it, Evan?
Oh.
Oh man, that's good. I wish we would have played that out. I wish we would have played that out.
He literally last night, guys. He literally last night was like, "Hey, through the helm of telepathy, he told me, he's like, don't worry about it. Just if she gets upset, just offer to wash her feet. It'll be fine. Trust me."
Wow.
I was like,
It's like some bad comedy where everyone's
Sure.
getting the messages wrong.
yeah, and then the reason like I started laughing at when we started this is he sent me a message. He's like, "Hey, don't forget about the feet washing."
Nice.
It said divination, and I just saw it, and I was like, oh, sending.
Okay.
Divination,
That's funny.
sending, same thing.
Oh my gosh!
Good.
Because I looked at it and I was like that's really bold of Gas just to be like, hey, Red Ruth, we lost the ring. Is it that big of a deal? Just like, wow. Okay.
So, anyways, getting back to this, so she does not say that then.
No.
So what's the response to me, Chris?
What would be the real divination response?
Yeah. So tell
Nope,
the
that's
group.
the divination response.
That's it.
Oh, maybe.
Gas is like, they've never been this clear before, but I still don't know. I don't know what this is.
Maybe I asked at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Like the genie taking a bath.
Oh man.
So you were saying about the ring.
I told her that one of the people ran off with the ring, and then she was gonna say something.
Wash my feet.
Which ring?
I don't know exactly which one it was of yours, but I believe Zandak knows exactly where it came from.
It was the one in the pouch on the banister, or wherever it's at.
Oh, that's right. We didn't know that he disappeared.
She kind of puts her large hand on her hand's big enough and you're small enough that she can like put her hand on both of your shoulders.
So she's like doing this.
No, from the back.
Okay.
As like just
Mm.
show me.
To Zandak.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of hesitantly.
She has no respect.
Shakily kind of go over there and point.
It was this one.
She has no personal boundaries.
She grabs the small satchel and delicately with her fingers starts kind of pulling back the folds and looking into the pockets. And as she looks up, it starts as a small grin, but then grows into this wide smile. And which unfortunate soul took this ring?
His
some-
name was Saul.
some
was-
coin thief.
Yeah, he was
What
one of
kind
the
of ring
one of
is
the
it?
people that we had rescued. Why do you say unfortunate?
Everything will be fine, my lovelies. Everything will be fine.
Are you,
I am so refreshed from that bath, and you all did such a marvelous job defending my hovel. And please, by no means, remove any of this. I love what you've done with the place. I love it.
Yeah,
okay?
definitely.
Cool.
That's my work also.
Of course. Of course. Aru. Yes.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
How could you forget about that?
No, I shouldn't say it. Yeah, I've got to deal with that.
As she kind of
Okay.
like goes to twirl her hair as she talks to you, Aru.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
I do
We need to.
have the information that you seek,
Oh, excellent.
Cool.
but before you leave, I would very much like to aid you on your journey. An enchantment or an imbuing might be in order,
What do you mean?
if you so please.
Hmm.
Grant me a possession of yours, armor or weapon, please, and I will grant you my boon.
For each of us, or just one of us?
For all of you.
What if
Cool.
I don't have any non-magical item left?
Can you? I was gonna say, can you work with an already magical item?
Why, yes.
Cool.
Don't mind
Hmm.
if I do.
Chris, I give her my dragon scale armor.
I guess
Okay.
I will give her my full plate.
Okay.
I'm not too comfortable with this, but I'm just gonna ride this out and see what happens.
Curse.
Listen, when in doubt, I'll just make more. It's fine.
Yeah.
Now you're making me nervous to hand over my weapon. Man.
I didn't say Cedric didn't say this out loud.
Well, I mean me.
If I were to give you,
Seeing Cedric hand over his plate mail, Newander then hands over Whisper.
Oh.
That's the bow, right?
Uh,
the bow was useless because even after all that we went
It's
through.
not useless anymore.
yeah. Watch Dave. Watch this be the ultimate troll move, and he changes what Whisper does now.
Right?
Like,
God, that'd be
We're gonna.
I've already made
this
so many
this one
plans about it.
retcon is this cascade of like, nope, not that anymore.
Yeah,
Nope,
like
not
that.
that.
Now it's like, oh, Whisper just got turned into Dawn Feather or whatever his first bow was. That would have been so useful in your old spec. Ha 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 ha.
Aru, were you going to say something, darling?
Yeah, I really don't have any weapons or armor that I would like to have changed. Would it be possible maybe to buff up a ring that I have? Maybe give it extra charges? Is that something you could do?
Let me work my magic.
Honestly, I mean, you couldn't really make the ring worse for being down here, so. It's pretty
So I
ineffective.
hand her.
Or keep in mind, Aru, you can wear 2 rings at once. Do you just want to give her see if she can get you a different ring? In
Second
general?
ring.
That would be, yeah, if you could do that, that would be even better. Whatever you want. You know what? I'm not pushy because I don't feel like I should be asking for anything because I promised to keep your stuff safe and I didn't. And I know
you're,
that
like,
it's.
grooving with her, so like she'll give you like 2 things probably.
I'm talking to her. This is my interaction. Okay. I don't feel like I should be asking for anything from you because I don't feel like I've accomplished what I promised that I would do for you. I just thank you though. I mean, if you want to, I would always appreciate something. This place is literally hell, but I'm not going to. I don't expect anything. Just meeting you is enough. It's going to fill stories and stories that I write.
Oh, Chris is just staying silent, and Aru's just like filling the silence. Is he frozen? No, he's not frozen.
No, he's looking at rings to give Aru.
Well, roll persuasion, Aru.
Oh,
Can you bardic inspiration yourself yet?
no. That's not way later.
Oh.
23.
Okay, whatever.
Actually, that was a low roll. I have a 13. I have plus 13 to my.
Plus 13?
Yeah. I have plus 13 to deception. I just got plus 13 to performance, and I've got plus 13 to persuasion.
So you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
I rolled average, and I got a 23.
Wow.
This is what I was planning to be. That kind of character.
Wow.
And I didn't realize until now that I'm the Arcana guy also. So I should have been doing that Arcana stuff when you guys were looking at that, trying to figure out what those creatures
to be
were.
fair, you weren't supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
that. You weren't supposed to be that.
Exactly.
We lost our wizard.
And off sheet. I don't like it when people go, "Oh, I'm going to check also. And that's not something that that's not your wheelhouse. Let everyone have their wheelhouse. And I thought Gas was the Arcana guy.
Nope, I've just been faking it till I make it.
You've been doing a good job.
Red Ruth considers your request and says, "May I inspect your ring first?"
So I hand her the ring of Tiamat.
Okay.
And that would check out. That's got 4, right? Yeah. It's got 4 charges. Or 3.
Charges.
It's got 3 charges. Right. That's right.
4 different abilities it can do, right?
yeah.
Breath
a
of
little bit more than
Tiamat,
4.
which uses all 3.
She
Lightning Bolt, that's 2.
investigates it, and from what it looks like, she casts an identify spell on it, so
Okay.
she knows exactly what it does.
Because that's on my other computer. I don't have that right yet.
Yeah,
Roll-
yes, we're going to be doing that.
Also,
on all
it has
of this
stuff.
stuff.
As you guys are looking at Red Ruth, I'm guessing everyone's looking at her investigate this ring.
Yep.
Anyone that would like can make a perception check.
Yeah.
Zandak gets a 25 at base, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm good at 11.
Still gonna be doing it.
My passive is 18, so 18.
15 for me.
What is my actual roll? 20? Nope. 26. Passive.
I started off the night well, guys. I rolled a 1. So passive
there
of
you go.
11.
I was close. I was really close to rolling a 1.
You got good passive. I suck on passive. Oh no, I got 15. Wait a minute, I got 15.
Perhaps, she says to you, Aru, perhaps I can interest you in a trade?
I guess that's a possibility. What were you thinking?
She rummaged. She doesn't rummage around. In fact, she takes one of the rings off of her own fingers and hands it to you.
I'm sorry, I don't know. I can't figure out what these are.
She tells you all of this.
Okay. She sends us a URL link.
Oops.
A ring of ancient magic.
Such a spell. 3 charges regains 1d3 charges done.
You might go get your own blanket, huh?
No, I don't think that helps us.
Spell range of 5 feet or greater.
Heightened spell would help you.
Mm-hmm. That would be really good for
Tasha's.
laughter. But I don't think it's better than a fireball.
Yeah. I mean, like, the fireball, while not always useful, has,
I mean, it's our best AoE.
It's very helpful when it is
spell.
used.
Yeah, exactly.
Subtle spell is also pretty good. Because you don't
It
need
is.
somatic or verbal components. So, like, anything like silence can't affect you.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And that means you can cast it while being bound and gagged.
Yep.
Okay.
And, like, you realistically don't even need to roll, like, a stealth check if you want to cast a spell in front of somebody either. It just happens. Unless it needs a material component. Even then, your spellcasting focus.
Huh. I don't. That's interesting.
Chris, how are we standing right now? Like, where is she at and everyone else at and stuff?
So you guys are all kind of in a semicircle with your backs towards the mouth of the cave, whereas all of the slaves are kind of they're still in the cave,
Okay.
and Red Ruth is just off to the side, kind of between or just adjacent to both groups.
I really want to know what Dave saw.
I know, I'm working on it. Jeez, calm down.
No, I'm not being impatient. I'm just like the suspense.
So I want to try and like. It's hard to say exactly, depending where she's at. Basically, I want to try and like make a hand signals to Aru without Aru seeing.
You're gonna
Without
signal
me
the gold
seeing?
again?
Without Aru seeing.
No, with Aru, without her seeing.
Okay.
I want to do hand signals to Aru without her seeing.
Okay.
Probably the guild signal.
Yeah, well, just like I guess, how long would it take to like say like a couple words?
Oh, are you gonna thieves' cant?
Yeah, these can't. Yeah.
Well, Aru doesn't have that, so
Well, I
he
thought
wouldn't be able.
Oh, it's only the guild signals.
He knows the guild sign.
Oh,
I know the
thought
guild
the
signs.
guild had a whole like code that they had.
Now that's like thieves can't.
Uh,
That's like a language for thieves.
Gotcha. Okay. I might have to rethink that. Then.
So you're like, and Maru's like,
I thought we've had conversations before. Like I thought I've told him
Zandak's
stuff
having a
before.
stroke.
Always with the hand signals. We use the hand signals.
Yeah.
and you're
but
just like, hey, let's like, you're like guild sign. Oh, I'll go that way.
I
and
thought
then
it
we'll
was
talk.
a guild thing that they made their own language type of thing. Got it.
No, but
okay.
why can't you just do a couple hand signals?
Just flashes you
You won't
signs of
know.
the guild. Just like, oh my gosh, Keen's behind us. Then.
Yeah, I don't want him to flip out. I mean, I suppose, yeah. I don't know if I really have any other way to talk to him. So yeah, I'm gonna flash the guild signal to him then.
Okay. Aru, you see Zandak flash the guild sign at you.
I kind of walk so that I am still holding the ring, but putting myself in between, or putting myself so that Red Ruth is between me and Zandak, And so I expect that she'll still be watching me in the ring, and she won't see what he's doing behind her.
Okay.
Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying?
Zandak,
Yep,
charades
that's
time.
not at all what I wanted to do. But okay.
Well, you cast me a sign, right?
Yeah, I did. Like, I wanted to talk to you, not to.
Oh, just flash some more
I'm gonna
signs.
kill her.
Man.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, charades. Let's do this. So I guess I'll point to like the ring like on your finger,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll point to Red Ruth, and then like I'll put like
No, not yet.
Oh,
Roll
so you're basically
performance,
saying,
Zandak.
oh jeez, this is gonna be bad. 8.
Aru, make an intelligence check.
no, anything but that. Oh, my weakest area. Check, so it's a straight roll. +1, right? Yeah. 6.
Yeah, you don't know what he's saying. You can tell he's wanting to tell you something, but his performing skills are just not to your level.
Okay. I hand the ring back to her and I say, I don't know. I appreciate it, but I think I've grown kind of fond of that other ring. I'd just like to keep it, please.
I can understand why you like it.
I may not be useful down here, but if I ever get out of this place,
Mhm.
I think it could be very useful in the other realm.
On the contrary, darling. On
On the contrary? What do you mean? It
You
only
will
works.
find a use for this ring. But if you would like me to imbue it, increase its power, I would still be glad to.
Okay. Yeah. If that's not a problem, I would like that. Yes, please.
All right. I need some quiet. So
Yep, that's fine.
I give her one of my weapons first before I leave.
oh yes. And the little- Which
And
one?
obviously, all the civilians are going to come with us.
I mean, I think they both do the exact same thing, so I don't think it really matters.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both the same thing.
All right. All right. So you are all outside now,
I'll tell you that
and she shuts the curtain
was very tempting.
to her hovel. And what would you guys like to do while you're waiting?
I'm gonna talk to Aru real quick.
Okay. I didn't understand what you were saying.
How did
back
you
there.
not understand what I was saying? She,
We have signs. We have words for every hand signal. What were you doing? Charades?
do we have signs for every word? I thought we just said that we don't have signs for every word.
No. Aru,
No,
you don't
you don't.
understand thieves' can't.
Okay. So yeah, we don't have signs for every word. Thank you very much.
You're like, I do.
I do.
You're not smart enough to know them.
Well, we do. She must not have told you since you're new.
Ooh.
There you go. Roll insight on that one.
Not new. Thank you. But no, she really wants that ring. By the way,
I know.
really, you
I
could
know she does.
probably get more out of it from her.
Yeah, the problem was Gas was talking to me, and he said that she was really interested too, and he made it seem kind of creepy. And the last thing I wanted to do was give another person in this realm or creature in this realm power to muck up our lives. So
I mean,
I
I feel
figured
like
it was
It
better
does
to
make
keep
a lot of things sound creepy, though. To be honest,
That's right.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
I tell you, not sure, but
Yeah,
she seems to
I
be
Can
really
I bring
into
up
it.
what he was telling me last night? Trying to convince me that washing her feet would. No, I'm just kidding.
I figure it must have something to do with Tiamat. That's foreboding. His words are, that's foreboding.
Well, I mean, I didn't see anything foreboding with it. She was just very interested in that ring, and I mean, it seems like she's like
Yeah.
kind of moderately on our side, and if anything, on your side for sure. So
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
But then she also said that I will use this, definitely. So that almost sounds like
I'm just saying
it's
you
important.
like you could have, or you possibly still could get a lot more out of it. Just saying, just letting you know. Instead
Sandak,
of a
I
little
appreciate
simple
what you're
trade.
saying, but my days of wooing women to take advantage of situations are gone. I'm not going to make her another victim of my curse.
Really, Red Ruth victim.
What curse?
Is curse of women.
No, that's actually in game. I'm guessing we're all like sitting around talking.
No, that's I responded in game.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Like what?
Yeah.
What curse?
Well, pretty much. It seems that since I've been in this place, every woman that I have been nice to, because it's not anything more than that, has ended up on the short end of the stick.
Dead.
Dead. Your lady friend up in
El Terrell.
why can't El Terrell? Yeah. What was her name?
Rhea.
Rhea is probably dead.
You
And
don't know that for sure.
I don't know that for sure, but the way that Keen talked, she was gone. And then we found out that Mad Maggie is gone. And you want to talk about someone who was powerful and should have been able to handle that? She should have been able to handle that. She's gone. And then recently Mandy died, and that was it for me. I mean, I can't have that on my conscience anymore. I can't have these people dying because I've made choices and I've said things that is going to get them killed, even if it is unintentional.
Okay, I'm sorry, Aru. I don't mean to upset you, and I know the last time I brought this up, you literally threatened me. But I have to ask again. Who is Mandy?
Mandy was a. It's funny. You've met her. You just never probably paid attention. She was a lady that was the helper of Mahadi. And she
The
gave
receptionist?
me the receptionist.
Oh,
And she told me some information that I thought would be beneficial. And spoke to Mahadi to try to help him understand that we were on his side. And instead, he brutally massacred her right in front of me and everyone else. And I could do nothing.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she did kind of like abandon him. and
What did
stole
she-
from him.
what did she tell you? I'm guessing this is when we were separated.
It was. It was.
Okay.
It was.
I
Yes,
apologize. I had no idea, Aru.
She
I'm
told me
sorry.
that he was eager to see Zariel dethroned also, and that his master was interested in seeing Zariel dethroned. And I brought that up, and I got a different response than I thought I was going to get. I thought he would have been more receptive to us being on his side, and instead he got angry. And yes, Zandex, she did do those things, but I'm telling you, I saw in his eyes as soon as I said it, the handwriting on the wall.
I see. I see. Well, I'm sorry.
And now,
That's
who knows?
terrible.
Ruth, and I've got to tell Ruth that she might be in danger also. And who
We should
knows
ask-
about
Something-
the unicorn girl, whose name escapes me because I don't have any of my notes with me.
I mean, you said it wrong like 1,000 times, so it's fine.
Rosala.
Rosala, yeah.
Um,
You know, she may not. We've done all of this for her. She may not even be alive.
we should ask Red Ruth about Keen because she did maybe cross paths with them potentially.
That's an idea. If you want to ask, that'd be great.
Me ask. She likes you more than like me. I mean,
Mhm.
I guess she likes my hands, but besides that,
That was creepy. Wasn't that
Look-
creepy?
oh my gosh, I don't know if I've ever felt more comfortable in my life.
I will say this, Aru, if you are still at a point where you want to try and distance yourself from these situations, I can talk to her. And I can ask her about Keen
Now,
and all of
I will-
that.
I will finish
fine.
up this one right here. I will deal with this one here. I'll talk to her by myself.
Finish this one.
I have to give her back something anyways that belongs to her. And then I'm just saying, guys, you know, I'll do everything I can to get this job done. But
Yeah. But let me just put this out there, Aru. I mean, the harsh truth of it first. Yep, Mandy, sounds like you might have messed up. That's a hard one, but we don't know what's going on in El Terrell. You should not hold that guilt over you. And even if they were killed there, and if with Mad Maggie, those are the actions of Keen. Those are not your actions.
my actions. Yes. Well, I guess I don't see it the way you do it because I'm not.
Keen is an evil individual. We are
Yeah.
trying to right a wrong that Keen has done. The evils that Keen is doing in response to that, they do not fall on your shoulders.
See, I don't think you understand. I realize that my actions can have consequences. And-
Absolutely.
Well, I don't think you understand that. Not yet, anyways.
All our actions have consequences.
Well,
Every
some of
weapon
us-
I've ever made has been used for something terrible.
And yet, you still. My point is this: how we handle that can be very different. Some people just say, "I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. It's my responsibility." And others of us realize that if we would just done the right thing the first time, and we have regret about what we have, instead of just saying platitudes. That's all.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. I love your knife.
Cool.
Anything else?
I mean, how long do you think we're gonna have to wait here, guys? Give me a rough estimate.
Hours?
I would imagine it would take some time.
Cool. Cedric, do you think this is a good time that I can drink my stuff?
Probably the best time out of any. Though I
what
think you
stuff?
should probably explain
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah,
that
what?
at this point.
Oh yeah. So remember the first time we came here, and Rue got that jar of whatever that's supposed to tell the future.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I got something too.
Oh, I remember how you said that. You said you didn't get anything.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
remember, lies are open now again, so we're good.
Um,
Yeah. We can lie.
Everyone's got to take a little part of it, right?
Listen, but this isn't anything that tells the future. Okay, this is something that tells the past. My past
Mean-
specifically.
Cryptic? Okay.
Are you referring to your past that you deny?
You mean the past that I'm supposedly a dwarf?
Yeah, I think that's what we're talking about, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that thing that I'm still convinced is not a real thing.
I don't think you believe that, or you wouldn't be taking that. You wouldn't be drinking it.
Well, this is more of an assurance for me to make sure I'm right.
Okay, I think there's doubt. That's all, and that's fine. I think you need to drink it. I think you need to get your answers. You
So
need to do it. We'll watch over you, make sure nothing happens.
cool. Thanks, guys.
Not a problem. You're my
Alright.
best friend.
Glad to hear it, Aru. Glad to hear it.
Actually, I was just lying because that's what we do here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oof.
Sorry. It's fine. I get it. All right. So I prop myself. I sit down in front of the hut, like off to the side, and I drink that stuff, Chris.
Before you do, as soon as you sit down and you uncork it and start lifting it to your lips, the curtain to the hovel flies open.
Oh, great.
I'm just like,
And you see Red Ruth all hunched and gangly like she is, beckon you in with her long double jointed arms. They're done.
well,
Uh,
guess this'll have to wait.
okay.
Wow,
That was quick.
that was
That
quick.
was quick.
What do we get?
All right. I recork it, Chris, and I put it back in the bag.
As he goes up to. Okay.
All right.
At least everyone knows now.
That's right. Well, except for Torquar.
He's not here. He doesn't count.
More secrets.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys come back into the cave, you see all of your items kind of laid out on a long wooden bench in front of you.
Cool.
Cedric, your once steel-looking full plate armor now has the color of like oil rubbed bronze.
Okay.
That's it. That's all it is.
Gast,
Yeah.
your what it was the black dragon scale
Chainmail. Yeah.
chainmail creation.
Hybrid thing. Yes.
Yeah, that you made. Those scales have now been turned into metallic, although they are still black.
Nice.
Zandak, your one rapier that you handed over. I forget. There wasn't anything different about their color, was there?
One was black.
Okay.
Let's do the black one.
Okay, so I was like, that's why I asked you which one.
I forgot that they had different colors. The stats on them are the same.
Okay, so this black one, it now has. Have you ever seen? What is it called? The steel that looks like it's like turned into wood. What is that called?
Oh, I know what you talk about.
I don't know.
Steel wood.
Yeah. Let's call it that.
Hold on. Bear with me.
Apparently, the Steelwood is a band.
Damascus. Look up
Oh,
Damascus
Damascus steel.
steel.
Oh.
That's what
That's
it
good
looks.
stuff.
That's what your rapier looks like now.
Okay.
That's cool.
Very nice.
The eyeball on Whisper is now a deep violet purple. And Aru, as you the ring of Tiamat has those like 5 dragon heads on it. They are now ensconced each with the individual stone that corresponds to the color of dragon.
Oh, pretty.
Cool.
Wow.
It is Cedric. It is plate mail +1.
Okay.
Awesome.
Zandak. It is if it was already a +1 and it's now a +2 rapier.
Ooh.
Gast.
Yeah.
Your the raw AC of your armor goes up by 1.
Okay.
Wander's bow is also it's a +2 now.
Okay.
And Aru. The all of the spells that you can cast with the ring now cast at 2 levels higher.
Oh.
Oh man, that's intense.
Fifth
So what
level
does that do for the
fireball.
breath? For the the max one, Chris, because that's not in the spell book.
It's what is it? It's 1d8 or 1d6 of that
think it's
damage.
For Tiamat's Bane, it was 1d8 for each head.
So now it's 3d8 for each.
Holy
Oh!
crap.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
I want to cry.
Per head.
That just became from a single target to a oh my word.
Yeah, that's like death.
15 d8.
So, and the other ones are double or no? So what does that make Fireball?
2 levels higher,
So
so
it'd be
add
2
2
more D6.
additional d6.
Yeah,
So 10d6 for Fireball.
that's not
Same
bad.
thing for
Lightning
Lightning
bolt.
bolt.
lightning bolt.
And what does that do with Sleet Storm? Does that doesn't have a that doesn't scale, does it?
I honestly forgot that was on
I did
This-
too.
on there.
Yeah, that doesn't scale.
Although the DC would increase.
What's the normal save?
Oh, what's a DC?
For that ring.
I've been using.
It's probably
It's your spell DC. So how would it increase, Chris?
well,
Yeah.
if it's an item, I thought items have their own spell DCs.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Because you're not.
I
casting
wasn't.
it.
I wasn't given that when you gave me
It was
that. What's
probably
the spell DC?
15.
So now it's 17.
Okay.
Nice.
Right, so that's not quite what I wanted, but okay. I want it more. I want one more charge.
Hey, listen, that one alone can kill anything.
Not
Provided-
anything,
Well,
but
most
my
things.
word, that, I feel like that spell before was something that's well, do I want to use Tiamat's Bane? I mean, I can get a fireball.
It's an
to now
auto
it's
hit too. Keep in
Yeah.
mind that too.
Yeah.
no saving throws.
I feel like Chris is gonna regret that one.
Yeah, Willie.
Yes,
He can
No.
just scale. Remember, he can scale back conflicts infinitely, guys.
I'll be right back.
that's true.
And the fact of the matter is, remember, that's fire damage, that's poison damage, that's lightning damage, that's cold damage.
Yeah, so
And
that's
there's
true,
one
a lot.
more. I forget what the other one is. It
Cold,
was each of the
lightning,
heads.
fire,
Huh?
acid.
Poison.
Acid. Yeah. So most of these creatures are immune to at least 3 of those.
That's true.
So,
But
I mean, it's
again,
still
when you
good.
get back up top, Michael,
Yeah, when I get back up on top, that's phenomenal.
wow.
Which is why, again, like I said, they didn't want to get rid of it.
My
And-
AC is 20 now.
Really?
Yeah.
And what's that make you? What's that make you, Scotty? Does that make you
23.
21? 23 without him blessing you, which will give you another.
Well, he
plus
can't
one.
now.
No, because it was just I can only make it a
Oh, it
plus
doesn't stack.
1.
Mhm.
I got you.
It'd be
Gotcha.
it'd be cool if it did.
He can do it to you now? You don't have magical armor, do you?
Actually, I do.
Probably
You like have plus one armor?
Dwarkar is sitting
It's
at a 17.
Dwarkar. Dwarkar's the only one that doesn't, because Zandak still has the same armor as me, just not as
Yeah.
heavily enchanted.
Newater doesn't either, right? We just have the raggedy old. No,
Oh,
you
that's-
fixed it.
I
Yeah,
fixed
so-
it,
Yeah,
but
so
it's
just
not
it's
up
just
to
studded leather.
yeah.
Hey, Miss, what is Newander's? What's his whisper do now?
It's plus 2.
Plus 2. Okay.
That's nice.
All good, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just gotta go turn the water off for the garden.
I had to redo my AC calculator just to make sure I was right, and I am.
Not your AC 20 or
I
19?
am AC 20.
20. Wow.
As you guys are inspecting your stuff, and I'm guessing trying it on for those of you who are.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
Of
Chris.
course.
During that inspection, I am gonna cast an identify on mine.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
Yep.
Plate mail plus 1.
Okay.
As you're doing that, she walks over and picks up the body of Lulu.
Lulu.
What are you doing?
And holding it in her hands, she looks at the group and says, "What happened?"
She sacrificed herself to save one of us.
Well, it doesn't look like she really sacrificed herself because she's not dead.
Well,
Well,
I had to revive her.
yeah, he
but-
brought her back to life, but this is the state that she has been in since that occurred, and that was right before we came to defend your brambles.
Can you help her?
Are you just carrying her around with you now?
Yeah,
Until she wakes up?
we don't know what else to do for her.
It is unfortunate, but without assistance, she will not wake up.
What
Well,
kind
then
of
how can we help
assistance?
her?
I can help, but I will need an item of great power in order to do so.
What kind of power are we talking?
I need something that possesses a great amount of ethereal energy.
Hmm.
We just tried.
Yeah, it's like the thing we just tried.
Oops.
Where does one find one of those?
Actually, just a minute.
I guess I don't know. I don't know what ethereal energy is. So can you be more specific? Like, does an enchanted item work, or
It must be living.
A living
Must.
item.
Huh.
The bag of devouring?
Does that work?
No.
Okay.
Maggie.
Red Ruth.
Nope. Sorry, Red Ruth. Were you aware that there's a? I'm sorry, I'm changing the subject here, but were you aware that there's a back door to this place that leads into a cave?
Back behind the curtains?
Yes. She's choked up. I'm sorry I brought that up.
I don't know what you're doing, man.
I knew there was a crawl space,
Actually,
but I
that
never
crawl
ventured in.
Hmm.
that
It's
crawl space leads
too
to
small.
a cavern. And we don't know much more beyond that. But I thought you might want to know just in case that becomes a security risk for you later in life.
So what kind of item? I don't.
A sentient item.
Is that what you mean? Is a sentient item?
You keep saying item.
Or do you need
Right.
like a living creature? Like anything?
Yes.
I
Does
show
a
her.
soul coin work?
No.
Oh.
I show her my ring that allows me to is it a ring? Yeah. True seeing.
No, amulet.
Amulet.
It's your
Amulet.
Amulet of true seeing and invisibility.
The
And
one with serene in it?
Yeah, and I pulled it out and I show her that. I said something like this.
May I?
Yes, and I take it off, hand it to her.
That large gemstone in the front of it, she kind of gazes into it and uses her fingers to lightly tap on it. The power would be enough, but it is the wrong energy. This is celestial.
What do we need?
Ethereal.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you know where something
one?
like this would exist?
I'm sure there are beings powerful enough that either call Avernus its home or who have been trapped here by some strange swing of fate.
Okay.
So we just got to hunt down one
I
of these.
I guess
things
at that point we'll just have to keep a lookout, keep that in mind, add it to the list of things that we can hope to find around here.
Yep.
On my way back from Mahadi's, I did come across a trapped unicorn.
Yeah,
The Zapper?
the demon zapper.
Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
It's
That's-
apparently what it's called, according to the
map.
cartographer.
That would be sufficient.
The unicorn itself?
Isn't unicorn also celestial energy?
It's not ethereal.
Aren't they literally a celestial being? Okay, well, And whatever we give you to do that will be killed in the process.
I will have to use its energy.
So yeah.
And it will die. You'll have to use all of its energy. It's not like it'll be tired and it'll heal up and it'll be fine.
No.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Well, in that case, we don't really have anything that would be useful in that regard at this point. And I just kind of put my hands out, and I'm like, I can take, if you don't mind, I'll take Lulu from you now.
She hands her over. Be careful with this one. There is not many like her.
We will. Anyways, back to the breaking of the Dow's infernal contract.
Oh, yes.
Seems hard to believe that that's why we're here, because that was like 10 play sessions ago.
Honestly.
But it is why we were here in the first place.
She walks over slowly to where her alchemy type station is. She holds up, on this table are just jars and jars of what looks like to be her blood. She picks up jar after jar before holding one and kind of swirling it in front of her face and says, "To drink the blood of a Titan, that would free the Tao."
I remember the Titans.
And I do happen to know the location of a Titan down here.
Oh, really?
His name is Uldrak,
Okay.
and perhaps he might give you some of his blood,
Oh jeez.
but I must warn you, he is not what he used to be.
What did he used to be, and what is he now?
Go see Uldrak, and it will be more than apparent.
Quick question: how much blood are we talking? That
Yeah.
she would need to drink, like a drop or a chug, gallon.
A vial should suffice.
And will that work for any infernal contract?
To drink the blood of the one who sealed it.
But wait, Uldrak sealed her contract? I thought it was with Zariel.
So you're asking, does the blood of a Titan null and void any contract?
Correct.
Yes.
That's a good
Easy.
question.
Because we're making deals left and right.
Well, more importantly,
Knee wander.
Newander is without a soul because of a infernal contract.
Oh yeah, that too.
Roll those.
These?
Yep. Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
So why does this work for this one?
Because the book says so.
Book says so.
But it doesn't work for all of them.
Is it because it's a specific kind of contract? Giving you a way out.
Yeah, they use this font for the contract, and it can only work for these.
Yeah, the Titan's Blood only works when they use Comic Sans.
Yeah, exactly.
No, or it's just because specific curses can be broke by Titan's Blood, so other ones can't.
She wouldn't know that though. She wouldn't know what kind of contract the Dow was like,
In, yeah.
specifically under.
Yeah, that's why I don't know, like,
Maybe.
that's what she's going to say is maybe?
Yep.
Okay, so she's not sure. She thinks maybe. It could go either way.
That's
Okay.
a better answer.
Cool.
I'll accept that. I'll accept that. Where is this? Sorry, you're going to have to say his name again.
Aldrak.
Aldrak.
Do you have a map?
We do have a map.
Yep, and I pull it out of the bag of holding.
I was
Here
like,
you go.
bag of holding.
And she points out Uldrak's grave.
Oops.
Haven't seen this screen in a while.
I know. Oh, hey.
Oh,
Ah,
It's actually right there.
It's actually annotated on your map already.
that's-
I see that, yeah.
It's very convenient.
Perfect.
Whoever drew this map must have anticipated where you might be going.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, it's almost like it was part of a pre-planned adventure.
I work at Bone Brambles right now, right?
Yeah, so we're right here.
Now, if this was a normal world, I would say, hey, we don't have far to go.
Ah,
This will
But
all
it's not.
depend on the
I mean,
navigator's survival check.
maybe.
And our navigator for survival is not with us right now.
That is very true.
The best
Knee
one
Wander's
isn't,
here.
Yeah, we got Newander. He's pretty good.
Oh, okay, good.
Anything else I can assist you with before you take your leave?
I would like to talk to you privately just later on whenever you have an opportunity.
Hold on, real quick. This is a long shot, and I'm just curious. I go through the bag of holding, and I pull out that vampire heart, Chris. And hey, you know anything more about this other than it's a vampire heart?
We were going to eat
You can
that
roll your-
together, remember?
Yeah, I totally remember that.
Tell him.
It's a 50-50 chance.
50 chance. Let's do it.
This has quite a lot of ethereal energy.
Does it really?
Really?
Oh, really?
You can thank Sophia for rolling a 100%.
Cool.
Sophia!
Thanks, Sophia.
Yes!
So nice to have you on our side this time.
I know! I take back everything.
I
You can
can't
knock me out
believe
as many times as you
something
want.
I expected to turn into nothing turned into something.
Is that what you think we're thinking of it for?
No, not at all.
Because I don't want that in my little trash can.
Mhm.
They roll too good. You have to throw those dice away now.
That's right.
Get out of here.
Well,
Is this is this heart valuable to you?
Considering it's a vampire heart, no.
Nope.
Unless Cedric has a qualm about killing a vampire.
Are you able
Uh,
to tell us anything about this vampire heart? Like where it came from or anything? Just so we know.
honestly, I would have killed it the moment we knew what it was. So, good job, Gast.
Yep. You
Not
know
even
me.
now.
I'm a forward thinker, guys. I don't throw things randomly in the bag of devouring.
Yeah.
This is the heart of Count Vladimir von Zarovich.
That name
Okay.
ring a bell.
Someone should write that down.
Do I know? Say that
Yeah,
again.
let's do. Can we do like a history check on this, Chris, or religion?
Or Arcana?
It would be history.
History it
Who's
is.
Hey!
smart?
I have proficiency in history,
Hey.
Really?
That's more than me.
and I rolled an 18.
I
Yeah.
got 20.
So my roll is a 22.
Ooh, nice.
17.
Gaster, you rolling?
Oh no, I'm not smart enough for this.
He doesn't even know his own history. Come on.
Yeah,
The
honestly,
name does not ring any bells for any of you.
Okay. Write it down.
What's his name again?
Come
Say
back
the
to
name
it.
again.
Vladimir von Zarovich.
I was hoping it was going to be Count Dooku. But
Count Dooku?
I was waiting for Chris just to go, yeah, it's Strahd's heart, just to throw a reference to another module in there.
You know Strahd's last name?
No, what is it?
Von Zarovich.
Oh,
I knew I knew that name. They played that on one of the sessions at Comic-Con.
but it's a really good module. Everyone plays it one all the time.
That's what I'm taking my kids through.
Nice.
And then give them nightmares.
yeah, that's right, Gothic horror, man.
Anyways,
Um,
so she thinks that this will be enough ethereal energy to bring back Lulu.
I do.
then let's do it.
Anybody have any objections to using the vampire heart? I know
no.
you guys wanted to eat it.
Nope, no way,
all
not
of
worth
us.
it.
Not all of us.
Oh no, I was specifically, Dave. I was specifically looking at a ruined gas. Specifically,
Wasn't there a bet in there or something?
Yeah,
like if you eat it, I'll eat it also type thing?
Such a weird thing to do with a vampire heart. Like,
Let's eat it.
Well, while you're all joking around, obviously, if it's going to help Lulu, that's the most important thing.
Yeah, agreed.
But if you can preserve the meat, that would be great.
You know, honestly, I'm okay with you using all of it.
Gas is like, please get me out of this bet. Please get me out of this bet. Please get me out of this bet.
it will be completely consumed.
Cool.
I hand Lulu back to Red Ruth.
Get her done.
It will take a day.
Worth it.
We will. Are you fine with us staying here another day?
My house is your house.
Cool.
As long as we don't have to fight anything this time. Plus, we could maybe wait for Dwarkar to come back.
Yeah. Probably.
Sure.
That could happen.
All right, let me cross Vampire Heart off my list of things I have. And gone.
What a weird.
I am so disappointed. I wanted to see what that would do.
I am
Like-
totally okay. Listen, this works out because we totally messed up when we threw the Eye of Belfour in
Yeah.
in the bag of devouring.
I don't think that would have been the right energy.
It was ethereal. I have it written in my notes.
Yeah, it was. I remember.
That's
Wow.
why I said gas doesn't throw things in the mouth.
Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you for rolling well.
Don't smile. You're on my team. Our job is to try to kill them.
No, but Lulu, Sophia would love Lulu. Lulu's awesome.
And Lulu's a tool for the DM too.
Lulu makes your guys' life easier. Why would I want you to have
I
that?
would say show her a picture of Lulu, but that picture of Lulu is kind of creepy. I feel like she's much cuter than that picture.
She's cute.
Mhm.
She's cute.
Oh, okay.
Okay, she once again, I need quiet.
Absolutely.
That's fine.
What would you guys like to do in your day?
Well,
I
I
still want
mean-
to talk to her though. Well, I guess I can wait till after she's done. Never mind.
I'm gonna sit down
Wait.
and actually drink this now. If we're
Yes,
okay with
let's
that.
do that. Yes.
We'll get interrupted again. Don't worry.
Okay, great. Can't wait for me to be this close to my answers and then it's gone.
Yeah, you clearly cared so much.
Okay, so Gas is going to do that. What would everyone else like to do?
I'm gonna
Thought
keep
we were
watch over him.
Yeah, I thought we were protecting him while he does it.
Right. And I'm gonna, of course, write in my stories.
Okay, just a little downtime
Yeah.
for everyone but Gas.
Yes.
So you are going to drink the potion of ethereal antecedents.
If that's what it's called, yes.
Red Root's all about the ethereal.
I
If you
can
could-
tell.
Yeah, it would seem like it. I feel like ethereal is a very shifty definition.
I mean, that's
Like-
kind of what it is, right? Like,
Yeah.
Well, no, but I'm just saying, like, a celestial angel is the wrong type of energy, but a celestial unicorn, we're good. Like, I don't understand.
yeah, just hitting that unicorn up close.
Looks
I
like
guess
a
not.
unicorn. It's got a horn. It looks like a horse. Boom. Unicorn.
Gas, you drink the potion.
I drink the potion.
Okay. Finally.
How long have you had this prepared, Chris?
I've had this in the notes for a long time. I mean, you guys got those potions, and I was like, I gotta get ready. I gotta get ready. And it was like,
Nobody used them.
what? Like, we'll just toss these, and like, whatever. Okay, Red Ruth. Gast, you drink the potion, and you don't even feel yourself fall asleep, but you are kind of like, it's an out of body experience where you are just slammed right into a dreamscape, where it looks like you are standing in a void, in a vacuum. It's just black, but you're walking on something. You look down, there's nothing there. You're walking in nothingness. But things start to apparate around you. Things that you are familiar with. Sounds and smells start to assault your senses. The sounds and smells of the smithy. However, this is no ramshackle lizard folk smithy. This is a grand dwarvish blacksmith's forge that you are standing in. And you watch as the red-bearded, red-headed dwarf that you have seen before in your vision quest is standing before his forge. He takes out a piece of steel that he starts to shape with a hammer over his anvil. He works hard, he works diligently. And although there's very little shape yet taken to this piece of metal, you know already that this is going to be a grand battle axe as strike after strike after strike, you start to feel a relationship, a bond with this red-haired dwarf that you're watching. Almost as if when his arm moves, your arm moves. When he makes a decision, you start to meld through this process. And after a few dozen strikes, he quenches that piece of steel in water and goes to place it back into the forge. When a female dwarf comes walking into his forge, she has long blonde hair for dwarven standards, beautiful. And that strikes you as you see this, and you're thinking beautiful, and yet your lizard mind and your dwarvish mind are at odds with each other. As you know, normally Gas would say, what's the big deal? But you can tell that this dwarf, you can feel the love and admiration that this dwarf has for this other female dwarf. She comes in and they embrace and kiss. And she says words that are muffled. They're drowned out. It's almost like she's speaking or trying to talk underwater. It's just unintelligible, the words that she says, but the feeling that the dwarf gets, you as the dwarf get, is one of love, one of appreciation, one of pride. As the vision of this forge starts to fade, you see again, it fades to the black, to the void again, and then a new vision starts to apparate around you again. You are in a council meeting. Other dwarves are around you. You can see them gesturing wildly, as dwarves often do. And although at the beginning you are a little confused if these dwarves are in a heated argument with each other or if they are congratulating one another, it's hard to tell because the words again are drowned out. You can't quite make out what they're saying. But as this dream sequence goes on, you can tell that they are you get the feeling of, it's not anger, but it's more boasting. It's bolstering. It's this feeling of pride, of craftsmanship. Your eyes draw as that red-headed dwarf, as Redwick. Your eyes are drawn towards a much younger smith that is also at this council. And a new feeling, a new emotion comes into your mind's eye, and it is one of jealousy, of not fully understanding this much younger smith's great skill that he apparently wields. That dream sequence again fades to black, and another one apparates around you as it starts to appear again. You're back in the smithy, in the forge. However, this time, as soon as the vision around you draws into sharp focus, a equally sharp pain is felt in your back as you are watching and see Redwick on the ground, battle axe deeply embedded into his back. You see that blonde-headed dwarf rush in, crying, weeping, screaming for help, to which nobody answers. That vision fades again, and the next vision you see that blonde-headed female dwarf apparently in a lodging, a living quarters of some sort, stacking gold coin on top of gold coin on top of gold coin. And as she stacks, you know that there is no gold left in her possession. She scoops up those coins and puts them into a large satchel and rushes out the door. In the next vision, you see her rush into a door of some sort. It's more of, it actually reminds you a little bit of Red Ruth's hovel, as you see kind of just stuff and the trappings of a lunatic, a madman, a soothsayer type trinkets littering this hut. And you see this blonde dwarf pour out all the gold that she has on the table. To which this black-haired dwarf, crazy eyes, only half the teeth in his head, tattoos are seen on the parts of his head that aren't covered by hair. And he scoops all the gold over to his side of the table. That vision fades to black, and in the next one you see the blonde dwarf and this crazy-eyed, black-haired dwarf standing over your body, apparently casting some spell, doing some ritual. Gast knows, with his training, that this is no resurrection spell. That instead it is a reincarnation spell. That vision fades to black, and the next is one of a small baby lizard folk being swaddled in a cradle. It fades to black, and again you are brought to this void, this vacuum of space, and one thought pervades your mind. One thought, one feeling, and that is, what will my wife do with no money? And that's where we're going to take our break.
Cool.
5-minute break. The one time you rolled, Sophia, 100%. What in the world?
I'll do it for you. I have blankets on.
ain't getting new Microsoft.
A nice walk, good walk.
Are you guys still playing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it worked, honey. Good. Mine's better than awful.
Can you get more shoes?
The others never did return checks. No, they're going to do it. I guarantee you they're watching this. I've been called out recently. Now, I basically tried not to pay attention to that as best as I could.
Oh, you could pay. You could have paid attention to the whole thing.
I think it would make it more authentic, but I don't remember certain things. I still got bits and pieces. I was like, okay, well, this is interesting.
Whoa.
Good story.
Dave got smaller.
You got a lot smaller.
Wow.
Michael, I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Is that better?
Yeah,
That'll
that's a
do
lot
it.
better. Yep.
I had to buy Microsoft Office again
I don't know.
for this new computer, and the stinker will not let me sign on. It uploaded the program, and then it says you're not authorized to use this program.
Ugh.
I hate it.
I have yet to buy Office for my new computer, which is kind of amazing. Like, I was like, oh, I need to get that. And I was like, oh, wait. And then I haven't missed it yet.
You don't really need to get Office. Just get Open Office. It's free.
Open Office works.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
free stuff.
I like Office only because, well, up until recently, it's what everyone else used, and if they had charts or something like that, they didn't always transfer as clearly on
Yeah.
Open Office.
Three, two, one, go.
Are we all here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are those who are keeping watch over Gast, see him in this state. He never closes his eyes after he takes the potion. And at one point he arches his back and looks like he is in pain.
Mm-hmm.
And at the very end, a lone tear escapes his eye before finally he blinks and Gast, you are back sitting outside Red Ruth's hovel.
Well, if I'm being completely honest, that's a pretty mild reaction compared to what we've seen from dreams and people down here.
Red Ruth's
Are you all right? Did it work?
Oh, it worked.
Good.
Did you find any answers?
What are you?
I hate it when a ruse is right.
Oh, Mr. Dwarf.
So you're a dwarf.
I was a dwarf. And then I died.
We're a okay.
And then my wife paid some guy to use a resurrection ritual on me.
You were married.
Back. Yes. I was
Do
married.
you remember all of this now? Or do you just remember the vision?
How much do I remember, Chris?
You remember the vision.
The vision? Okay.
It seemed it was like an out of body experience
Okay.
for you, but your innate sense or your connection to Redwick hints towards it being real.
Okay. I mean, wouldn't say I remember per se. I just know it happened. I saw it happen. So that's all I don't have any specific memories.
Interesting.
How long ago was that?
At least as long as I've been in this form.
Yeah, how old are
How
you?
old are you?
Like,
I'm about like I think the people back at the village said I'm in my 20s ish.
okay. Wow.
So you're gonna fight for your life, huh?
Yeah. So what do you want to do about this, guest?
Well, I want to potentially see if I can't remember more, like actually have memories opposed to just
Mm-hmm.
seeing things. So
But you
Okay.
believe they're true.
I know they're true. It just feels right to me.
Do you know who killed you?
No. I saw and felt me working at a forge, and then I felt an axe in the back, and then I died.
So they have no honor.
Doesn't seem like it, no.
Well,
Well, if you need to talk about it, let us know. We're here for you.
Well, I like to think now, for the first time since I've been down there here, I actually have a goal of my own.
that's true. That's true.
So that's an interesting experience.
Well, let us know if we can help you.
Of course, anytime.
Yeah.
I don't hesitate to reach out.
We're already walking through the fires of hell to accomplish our mission. So I'm sure whatever additional things you need for your quest will not be a problem.
I assume that this happened in our realm and not this one, right?
I'm gonna go with a safe bet of yes, because I saw quite a number of dwarves. So I would guess back home this happened.
Do you feel a need to leave us now and go?
One, don't know how to get back. Two, I did come here, I guess, for the purpose of helping Cedric and saving all those poor saps in El Terrell. So I guess I don't want to bail on that quite yet.
All right.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Especially now that I'm here, I can't just leave them to die.
Well,
All right.
once you master that dimension door spell,
Plane shift.
plane
Yeah.
shift. There
I
it
got
is.
dimension door.
Right. Man, if you guys were impressed by that, you should have seen me try to predict the future with a ruse potion.
How close were you?
That was going to be wild. Compared to where we are now,
Not even close.
no, it was going to be basically a word of warning that Keen would be at the
Would have been
The
a
one.
self-fulfilling prophecy.
Oh, she would have been there.
Yeah.
Boy,
Cool.
would have been difficult. Kind of glad I didn't drink it now.
How much time has passed, guys?
Chris, how much time has passed?
About an hour.
You were down for about an hour.
Huh. Didn't take nearly as long as I expected.
Okay. Well, we still got a day.
You know what else is interesting now that I'm thinking about it? I always wondered how I knew how to speak Dwarvish.
You just knew always how to speak Dwarvish.
Yeah, I mean, nobody ever asked, but
Huh.
you didn't think yourself like, I wonder how I really thought of that.
You know, not never really came to mind. If I'm being honest.
Just
Yeah,
a natural.
Okay.
That would have been.
It's a
I mean, I
savant.
don't think it would have led you to this conclusion just on its own.
No,
But it would
not at all.
would have been more keen on agreeing with Aru when he's all like, "Hey, you're a dwarf." That makes sense.
Yeah.
But
Well.
let's face it, we all know that Gast is never going to want to agree with Aru outright. So
Yeah. But I have to give him this one. He was right. He saw it first. Blech.
he did. Okay.
Reincarnation.
What would you guys like to
spell.
do for the next 23 hours?
Do the
Do you
people have
want her?
Chris, have I?
I
When
did
I
help them work with the material. Sorry, Michael, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. When I had the true scene on, I was in the cave at one point with that true scene on, right? Oh my goodness! Just a second, don't answer.
He lost his body. That's so weird.
I know, right?
I know.
He's fading into the brambles. Drop your mic.
Sorry about that.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you went in with the trucing on.
Yeah, you kind of like scanned the whole thing, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I didn't need to do that still. Yeah, I'm just waiting for her to be free so I can talk to her. There's no one else around to talk to, is there? The people.
Us.
Yeah, us.
Yeah, he's not really in the mood to talk to anyone in the group right now.
Everyone has clothes except for Steve.
Okay.
Newander, take off your armor.
Weird.
Yeah. What?
I got things to do. He's not decked out enough.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. You could say that with a little bit more explanation. Yes.
Listen, you guys should know me by now. It should just be assumed.
I don't think any of us are ever going to assume that.
He takes off the leather jerkin part
Okay.
of the studded leather.
Okay, great. I get to work on adapting some dragon scales into that.
Okay.
I guess I'll help them make clothes. How are they doing, Chris? How are they feeling? How's morale of these 5 people?
Are you casting a spell or are you talking to them?
I'm talking to them.
What would you like to say?
Just gonna try and have casual conversation and see how they're doing.
With which one?
The naked guy.
Steve, because Steve's the older guy, right? He's the one that's kind of like the leader, so he's the one I'll talk to.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, you want to roll? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a role-playing game.
Playing game.
Fair enough. So just wanted to check in with you, Steve, to see how you guys are all holding up here. I know it's been a crazy couple of days.
Well, I can't speak for the rest of the group, but Seeing that you all we all owe you our lives. I wish we could have talked some sense into that Saul.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
You know, some people just can't be helped.
It's true. It's sad, but it is true. How? I mean, the others seem to look up to you and respect you. Like, I mean, do you feel like they're doing okay?
We'll make it.
Okay.
Being through what we've been through, I think we have to make it.
We're gonna do our best to try and get you guys back to El Terrell.
With all due respect, I think it might be safer for us to be with you.
You might not think that after too much longer, but I appreciate the compliment. We're diving into all of the dark and evil places of Avernus here. I mean, El Terrell is vulnerable for sure, but is that really a place you want to go?
El Terrell?
No, the dark and evil places of Avernus.
How much darker and how much more evil
Than this?
than this?
I would guess a lot because the person here actually seems to like us for some reason. Most probably aren't going to be like that.
Well, we were almost lost to those. What'd you call them? Ghouls?
I guess they were ghouls. Yes. I am sorry about that.
By the way.
I misjudged the protection that the hovel was going to provide in that scenario. I'm just glad you all were able to make it out alive from it.
Me too. Me too. So what's the plan?
Well, we're gonna be here for another day, and then we'll head out. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to figure out where El Terrell is in reference to our location, but there is a possibility that we could head there next, or could be after. It's I don't know if you have noticed this. I mean, we didn't until we had magical means to help it, but this landscape shifts around you as you sit here. And so things are never where you expect them to be. So it's all a little awkward.
Well,
But that's the plan for now. Just do me a favor, as we're going along here, if you guys need anything or have, questions or concerns, just let me know, Steve. We can talk about it. We'll do what we can for you.
will do.
All right. With that, I guess I'll help them make Steve's clothes.
It seems like the only one that is sewing now is Sophie.
Oh, okay. So it's only one person working on that? Okay. Well, then I'm not really going to do much of anything.
Okay.
Supervise.
Yeah, just have casual conversation with them or something, to kill time.
What's
Yes.
the weather like today?
Hot. take care of the bunnies. Gast, what are you doing?
I'm working on adapting Neebonder's studded leather armor.
Zandak, what are you doing?
Hang out. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm waiting for her to get done, and I'm gonna try and find out if we can buy some healing potions from her at all.
Aru?
Like I said, I'm just waiting for her just to talk to her briefly.
Okay. A few hours in, Aru, with your perception, you notice Sarah, the merchant's daughter,
I knew.
Oh no.
starting to approach you. Although she seems a little bashful, that you can kind of tell that she's like inching closer and then, like kind of shying away, and then like as soon as you look in her direction, she kind of looks away.
Sarah, that's your name, right? Sarah?
Yes.
Do you have something you need to say to me?
It seems like, well, Steve said that we're just kind of relaxing here for a little bit, and I didn't know if perhaps we could talk.
If you wish. What's on your mind?
I see you writing in your journal all the time. I didn't know what you were writing about.
I am writing a book about the adventures of this party that I'm part of. And hopefully, if I can get out of this place and back to our world, I will publish it and it'll be read by millions. I'll create songs and ballads and just go from town to town letting people know about the story of death from above.
Am I in the story?
Yes, you are.
What'd you say about me?
You're a slave.
Slave number 4?
It's
Dead weight?
Sarah, it's probably best if I don't say what's in it, because it could change as time goes on, and I don't want you to
Oh, I'm sure.
think. I don't want you to.
Copyrights and everything. I know.
No.
I know.
I just it's not a complete thing, and I have to work on it, and our adventure still continues. So who knows what's going to be in there? I can tell you that you are mentioned as a fair lady and a sweet person that is part of our group right now. And who knows what the story may take from there.
You see her blush. Okay.
Well,
she kind of backs. She kind of backs away sheepishly and just kind of like, thank you for your time. Thank you.
Hey, Sarah, don't like a person like me. I'm bad. I'm bad news.
gosh,
That's why she likes
Aru,
you. Come on.
Aru, that's like the worst
like-
thing to say.
They like bad boys.
Oh, she can
I
help. She can
I
fix
know.
you.
I cast disguise on myself. I've got a leather jacket with a white T-shirt.
I'm no
back.
good. I'm bad news,
T-shirt
baby.
back. My hair's all slicked back. No, Sarah. People
Seeing you
People
be
around
so
me.
forward, Aru, she blurts out, "You're beautiful."
No,
And she
Is that
Tara.
is that loud enough for
Tara.
Gas to hear it?
she run she after she says that and kind of
God.
realizes what she just said, she kind of skitters off, runs away.
I'm
definitely hear
guessing
that.
we at least all heard her say that.
I snickered to
stand up.
myself.
I stand up to say something, and I'm just like,
I yell out, "Oh, come on!"
so I walk over to Steve
Okay.
and I say, Steven, can I talk to you real quick?
Sure.
Sarah was just talking to me. You probably overheard. I think she's a little doe-eyed right now, and I need you to protect her. I need you to be the person that she can trust. Are you married, Steve?
I was.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know. What's the difference? Like, can I tell the difference in age between him and Sarah?
Steve's old, you'd guess maybe in his 50s. Sarah is a girl maybe just into her early 20s.
Okay. Steve, I'm going to ask you to do something that is... It's going to be difficult, but I hope you will accept, and that is, I would like you to take Sarah under your wing and treat her like your daughter. Protect her. Your time here is going to be short. She needs to find someone who's good, and someone she can settle down with, and someone who's going to make her life better.
Do we just assume they're all gonna die?
He just told me he's
And-
gonna die soon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what kind of.
The time here is short.
I'll make sure of that.
Hopefully we'll get you back to the other plane, and I need you to help her and guide her. But she doesn't need to be hanging around people like us, that's for sure. Can you do that for me?
Dear Bard, I assume that you would already know that trying to change the direction of a heart is just as futile as trying to change the direction of which way the sun sets. The heart wants what the heart wants.
Cover rated Selena Gomez.
Might as well just kill her right now.
Then let her know that you've read some of my book, and tell her that some of the things I said about her weren't very flattering.
Straight up lying now?
Tell her that I have a wife. Tell her whatever. Divert her eyes somewhere else. If you can. If not, I understand. And
I'll do my best
I reach in.
to keep her safe.
I reach into my pockets and I give him
A copper piece.
He actually has gold, I think.
I give him 10 gold pieces.
It means nothing here, but the sentiment's there.
and say, hopefully this will help when you get back to start your life over. And if things work out well, I will find you and I'll do as much as I can to help you some more, okay? Just a kind of a promise that we're going to get you out of here and back to our other plane. And I walk away.
He's kind of dumbstruck and can't find the words before you finally walk away. Would anyone else like to do anything?
Nope.
Over the next 8 hours, Zandak, you see Shane or Steve go over to Sarah at no particular point. And you can tell that they're having a very intense conversation.
I want to try and listen in.
Okay.
You can read lips.
Oh yeah, I can read lips.
So you're able to see Shane's face, and so you can read his lips.
I want to position myself so I can see both their lips.
Okay. So you just kind of nonchalantly just whittling a stick, just
Gossip.
you position yourself in time to hear Steve say he's not the guy for you. And Sarah looks back at Steve, eyes starting to well up with tears as she hits the ground next to her and then kind of brings that fist up to her chest and says, "But I think I love him."
I roll my eyes.
She says, "Sophie and I, we talk about him all the time. He's so handsome. He's beautiful. I've never seen a more just it's like he's an angel himself. I long to hear him perform and tell tales of bravery." Do you think, she says to Steve, do you think his wife died in the crash too? Steve says, I don't think so. Sarah just kind of lays her head in her hands and starts to cry. Steve pats her back and kind of rubs her back to console her.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go walk over by. I'm assuming they're done conversing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk past Aru, and I'm gonna kind of casually look over. Like, another one bites the dust, Aru. Another one bites the dust.
Dude, that is awful. Now she has to live. Aru's gonna be completely broken if she doesn't live.
He's gonna be like, if only I got closer to her, I could have saved her.
No, if only she hadn't got close to him, is what he's gonna say.
It's your 20 charisma.
Yeah.
How much
Yeah,
do
and
you
I look
think
like an
about that?
angel. I look like an angel.
Apparently
I
you
can't
are
help
an
it.
Angel.
I love it. Like Cedric's
great.
like yesterday's like dirty laundry in this whole scenario. But he's got a charisma score of 16, but it's like, nah, nobody cares about him.
Nope.
Like he's just like doing his own thing. Doesn't have to worry about any of this. It's like Aru is such a bright magnet. It's like, Hacho!
Always remember the greatest looking one in the room makes even the best look like the ugliest person in the room.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like holding a candle to the sun.
Right. Exactly.
Yep.
All right. Anything else before it is about time to bed down and set watches?
Nope, I'm
No.
doing my thing.
Okay. First watch.
I will take it.
Oh,
Second-
I make the tomb, the
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 tomb.
tomb.
the tomb.
Oh my God.
Oh, we're gonna die.
The hut.
Yeah, I make the hut.
He's like, this episode's called Journey to the Grave. I mean, might as well just sleep in a
Do
tomb.
it now.
That's right.
Do it now.
Kill us.
Second watch.
Sure, I don't care.
Third watch.
Knee wander.
Knee wander. Fourth watch.
I think it's time for a certain thief to take a watch.
Yeah, I was like, it has to be one of you two.
Why? We don't need to watch. Ruth is here. We're fine.
If you give it to Zandak, Zandak's gonna be like, yeah, sure, and I'll go right back to bed.
So no watch for the fourth.
Yeah, I'll take it. Before, but I asked if I could take first watch instead. Oh no, I take fourth watch, right? Fourth watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take fourth watch.
Okay.
Oh no, I want first watch. Can I have first watch, please? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Can I have first watch?
I'm in the zone, though.
I'm
Fine.
sorry.
Fine. I'll take
Okay.
fourth watch.
I literally don't care which watch I take.
I'll
So,
take fourth watch.
whatever.
And then I'll just get up and start working.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. First watch. Rue, what would you like to do?
I cast locate object.
Okay. What object would you like to locate?
That ring.
That's within 1,000 feet.
I am looking it up right now.
I think
yes,
so.
1,000 feet. Yes, 1,000 feet.
It is not within 1,000 feet of you.
Okay. That's all. As soon as I cast it, I let it drop.
Okay.
That's why I wanted
I've
first
got
watch.
most. Yeah. And then I'm guessing my writing's caught up. Would you say, Chris? My writing's caught up. I've been doing
yeah.
a lot of writing.
Yeah.
So I sit there and I start praying to Torm.
Torm.
Wait a minute. Which one is which one's
You're-
Cedric's?
Torm. Yeah.
Just Torm.
Yeah, Torm. That's what I thought. Praying to Torm.
What are you praying? Just general stuff or specific prayer?
Specific. I say to him, I don't know why I'm cursed, but if there is a way that you can help me in some way, if you can help this group in some way solve this, please. It doesn't have to be through me. It can be through Cedric. And if possible, he's faithful to you, but he's dumber than a box of rocks.
You're
He's
going
so-
to my deity? What on earth?
And
Oh, and Dad.
even
Yeah,
though he
honestly.
means well, sometimes he doesn't see things clearly. I'm just praying, help us. And I know I'm not one to talk, and I haven't followed you, but from what I've seen with Cedric, you seem like a good person to talk to. So, anyways, that's all. Thank you.
Aru
I
just
see.
told my parents on me. Like,
Hmm.
Cedric wakes up without any paladin abilities.
Oh, that was wrong. That is so wrong.
Yeah.
All right,
You
that's it.
you are now fighter. All right. Cedric, is there anything you'd like to do on your watch?
No. I'll just keep watch.
Okay. Nothing happened on your watch. Newanger's watch, then Gas's watch. Gas, is there anything you'd like to do on your watch?
Well, I'm working on Newander's armor, so I hope he left it there for me. If not, I'm telling him to take it off.
He will.
Okay.
Because he's sleeping. So
Okay. Cool. So I chip away at that.
is that it?
Yeah, and I sent you something too, Chris. Have fun with that.
What? Can you do that?
I can totally do that.
Read it carefully.
Three yes or no questions.
Okay. You high level clerics are a real pain in my butt. You know that?
Anytime. Always here for you, man.
Glad someone
could
else can
double-
take some of that.
I could double up. I can do divination too if you really want me to. Cool. How many tick marks did I make in on Newander's armor with like 8 hours of working straight?
We'll say you're able to get the entire jerkin done. So you just need to do his pants now.
Cool. So what, half?
Because you basically spent the whole day.
Yeah. Okay. 3 more days then, and Newander will have the same armor as Zandak.
And he'll still have more AC than me.
Yep.
All right. As you wake up, Gas, as you're going around and waking people up for the day, you see Red Ruth open the curtain to her cave.
What's up?
She just kind of pokes her head out and says, "It is done."
She's awake?
And then next you see this bolt of golden feathers just fly out of the cave and get just like a bullet straight towards you, Gast. And she's flying so fast that as she gets closer, she tries to put on the brakes, but slams into your chest.
Nice.
And almost it knocks you back a little bit, and then she kind of regains herself in a flutter and just kind of she's just like zipping around you, saying in your mind, all you can hear is "Yippee!"
Lulu, I'm so happy you're back. I missed you so much.
That was weird. That's never happened before, at least not that I remember.
Do you remember dying?
I remember. I remember. What do I remember? Oh, I remember flashing and saving the dwarf, and then we were back.
Okay. Anything else?
No. Where are we?
We're back at Red Roost's hovel thing. You've been sleeping for what? 4 days, right? Has it been 4 days or 4 days? You've been sleeping for about 4 days.
Wow. That's what sleep feels like?
Yep. And let me tell you, Zandak was very jealous. He wishes he could have slept as long as you.
Yep. That would have been nice.
All right. Well, did you guys find the sword yet?
No, not yet. Remember, we had to sit here and protect this place for Red Ruth while she got her bath.
Oh, yeah.
So we
Okay.
did that for 3 of the days you were asleep. So honestly, you didn't miss a whole lot.
Oh, yeah? You guys
Yeah.
just hung out here for 3 days, huh?
Did a couple fights here and there, but we did fine.
Oh, okay.
But let me tell you, we did miss you for those, so don't worry, you were missed.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Greatly missed.
Um,
Greatly.
Yeah.
Barely made it back.
Also, I'll have to go through and tell you what I found out about myself later. I drank a potion that let me see into my past.
Oh.
We'll talk when we're driving. How does that sound?
You got more memories back?
I got more memories back. Ish. They're memories.
Hopefully I get more memories back soon.
That's the goal, Lulu. That's the goal. Here, let's wake everybody else up. They'll be super happy to see you.
Yeah, let's go.
Let Lulu wake us all up.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm like, all right, Lulu. See Aru there? He was really sad about you, so give him a big old shout in his mind to wake him up.
Okay. Sparkles or thunder?
No. Mental shout.
Oh, yeah. Aru, you are awoken by this like thundering, like bursting voice in your head saying, "Wake up!"
I would imagine that Aru wakes up startled and reaching for his daggers and getting ready to fight something. And then
Lulu is like flapping in front of your face.
and then I see her and I back up and I'm like Lulu, you're awake.
I'm awake.
We've missed you, Lulu. I'm glad you're back.
Oh, it feels good to be missed. I don't know if I've ever been missed before.
Oh, I don't. I can't imagine you not being missed. You're special. Wait a minute. You're not a girl, are you?
I don't know. Do Hollyphonts have girls?
Okay, that's fine.
Roll
I don't
intelligence.
need to know.
Quick, Lulu.
You're like, you're a girl. Get away from me!
I just paid a compliment. I'm like, oh crap, here we go again. All right, that's fine, Lulu. I was just asking. I've had some bad days here recently, so just you keep doing you, and I'll keep doing me. How's that sound?
Lulu, can you do Zandak and Cedric at the same time?
Should we tie their boots together first?
That is going to end very badly for Zandak.
Absolutely, we should.
Okay, you tell me when to scream into their minds. Okay.
Aru, you want in on this?
No, I do not.
You don't want in on this? All right.
No.
Okay. I begin to tie Zandak and Cedric's boots together.
Roll stealth.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay, I'm at disadvantage because of
Do
my
I get
terrible
passive
armor.
perception when I'm sleeping?
No, you're incapacitated.
14.
Roll sleight of hand.
Okay. I'm not at disadvantage on this.
Dave,
Oh,
I'm sorry. I feel this is going to end very badly for you.
17.
Well, I know.
Okay.
My only hope is it's tied badly.
She says, "Are we ready?"
I give her a thumbs up.
Wait, where's the dwarf?
Hold on. We'll get to him in a second. This will be worth it, okay?
I thought I saved him.
You did. You 100% saved him. He kind of wandered off, but he'll be back. I know he'll be back.
Okay. Okay. And she says in your mind, Gast, 1, 2,
Yes, 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 yes.
3. And then in Cedric and Xandak's mind, she says, "I've been missed."
I would feel that I would have basically the exact same reaction that Aru did, having like something screamed in my brain of
Probably.
like scrambling to get up. Do
Yep.
with that what you want, Chris.
Roll a dex save.
For both of us,
Mm-hmm.
I got a 5.
You've been
Oh, this is going to be great.
trapped.
Oh man, what? 11?
So you both get up and scramble, and then Cedric, you fall flat on your face. Zandak, you fall, but you're able to catch yourself.
Okay.
And Lulu is buzzing around both of you, just kind of like a figure 8 around you.
So wait, did you tie our shoes together, like to each other, or did you tie Xandak's shoes to my shoes?
I tied your guy, like, Xandak's shoes to Cedric's shoes.
I mean,
Oh,
we would have had to been laying next to each other.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be possible.
Would that okay?
Okay.
Then I would have tied their feet. I would have tied their shoes together then.
Okay. All right. Then that's what I was picturing. That's why I was like, it's going to be really bad, Xandak, because I was going to like fling you around.
Yeah, I was
As I'm
hoping-
like,
Hoping I could get out of that. 'Cause that would be bad.
He's
Um,
flying
okay.
figure 8s around you, and she's just saying, "It was a trick. It was a trick."
I pull myself up. It's like I look at my shoes. I'm like, what?
She
I'm like,
says in
and I
her
just
in her best zombie voice that she possibly can, says, "I'm back from the dead."
and I just kind of like, I'm gonna say something. I just kind of like shake it off. I'm like, Lulu, it is extremely amazing to see you up and about.
Did you miss me?
More than you can possibly imagine.
That's the second time I've been missed.
Lulu, I am so sorry I put you in that situation that you had to do that. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that never has to happen again.
Promises.
Well, you guys have been so nice to me.
It's because you're our friend, Lulu.
Yeah, I mean, that's what friends do. They're nice to each other, right?
Oh.
You can do cool things.
But that's not why we're friends with you. Just because you can do cool things.
Nice save, Aru. Nice save.
You guys. So
This
do we go find Dwarkar now? He's wandered off.
it doesn't seem like we can find Dwarkar. We're just going to explain the situation to her. That it seems like he went through a dimensional door made by lightning. He has wings now too, by the way, and he's blue
And he has tusks.
and
And he has
tusks
no
and no
ears.
ears.
Why?
Because he drank demon
Demon
ichor.
Demon Icker.
Why?
We're still asking ourselves that question.
I have
That can't be good for you.
have my
Oh.
concerns.
It is definitely not. And I told him I could get rid of it, but he didn't want to.
Wait, you can get rid of it?
Yeah, with greater restoration.
No, Cedric's saying that.
Oh, yeah, greater restoration.
Oh. Well, maybe you should have just done that.
You know, I could have, but I'm a man of allowing people to make their own choices. So
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. So after we fill Lulu in, is Red Ruth just like,
watching.
hello? Is Red Ruth just watching this, or did she like go back into her hovel?
She went back in.
Okay. Okay.
I wake Wander up then, because
Oh yeah. She doesn't really know Newander, huh?
nope.
In fact, he probably looks a little different than what she saw him last she saw him.
No, she was in the same car as him. Right? Like
Yeah.
he was restored.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. She was.
But all right, well, I'm gonna go. As we're waking Newander up, I'm like, okay, guys, are we ready to go then?
If
I need to
there's-
talk to Ruth before we go.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Aru, real quick, what's our head count on how many soul coins we got?
I don't know because I
Okay.
don't have my documents. I think it's 20.
Okay, 20 sounds right.
20 sounds right.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure it's
didn't-
20.
Yeah, I didn't write it down because you had it. But I will
Right,
do that
and all
right
that.
now.
Yeah, all that document's gone.
Do I?
'Kay.
Did I get rid of the ones that I had?
Didn't all of you empty your pockets at the place?
Yes.
To get the,
Yeah,
yes,
we
to get the
had
bow?
none.
Right.
I
It
don't-
was what was left on the.
Michael, your
On the card.
notes document's gone.
Yeah, right now it is. I hope to get it back here, but I'm 99% sure it's 2020 because
Okay.
we were up way higher than that. We were like
Okay.
45.
Yeah,
We spent a
Yeah.
lot of it over there at
Mahadi's.
Mahadi's. Yeah,
Okay.
we spent a lot of it at Mahadi's.
I'm going to keep 20 for now. I know we at least have enough for fuel. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah.
Aru, are you going in?
Oh yeah. I'm just waiting for you to give me the go ahead.
Yeah.
So I knock and I say, Red Ruth, may I come in, please?
Is that you, Aru?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Please.
I walk in. First thing I do is I reach into my coat and I hand her back the bottle of potion that she made for me, and I say, "I'm sorry. I was not under the impression that I had to take this right away, and things got crazy almost immediately after we left. So, my apologies for not treating your gift with the respect that it deserved. So I want to give this back to you. I don't know if you can use the bottle again or even the liquid that's in again, but I want you to have it back with my apologies."
They say hindsight's 2020.
Well, no doubt. I don't know what it was supposed to tell me, but anyways, only one more thing I need to say, and then I will be out of your hair, hopefully for good.
Oh, don't say that.
Well, I know that you're a very powerful being, extremely powerful. And I thought the same thing of Mad Maggie when I left her facility. Not because she's as powerful as you, but because she has herself and many people working for her. I say this only because I'm sure you know she is no longer alive.
Yes.
And I'm probably sure you heard the story of, or not probably, you possibly heard the story of a girl named Mandy in the rumor mill when you went to Mahadi's.
I saw Mandy.
Mandy died.
What?
And she is still.
Ooh.
They raised her from the dead?
No, she's still very much dead.
No, like her dead body didn't
Like
move.
he's
Oh,
keeping her there
oh.
as a sign.
Okay. I misunderstood. There is a aura of death that is following me whenever I encounter special women like yourself, special ladies such as yourself. And I want to give you warning. There's going to be people that are probably going to want to kill you. Not just because of me, but because of this whole group. And possibly you need to find a different place to go or some other means because these are ruthless people and you've been so helpful to us and I'd hate to see anything happen to you. So I just want to warn you.
She reaches out for your hand, to which her elongated fingers almost wrap completely around. She kind of holds your hand in hers.
I kind of pull back a little bit.
She doesn't let you.
Okay.
we could strength roll off, but
That's all.
I don't think you'd win.
It's more of a gentle pull. Just when I feel that she's not letting go, I don't struggle.
And as gentle and as consoling as a blood hag can, she says, "My dearest Aru, it is not you that death surrounds, but it's this place. Avernus was never meant for you, nor you for Avernus. And as much as you blame yourself, I know the true you. Do not let this place taint the purest parts of who you really are."
I fear that may have already occurred. This
And
place, as
she
you well
lets
know,
go of your hand at this point.
this place, as you know, has a way of seeping into the soul and changing a person. And I'm thinking I'm slowly becoming like one of these people, like these people here. I'm not so sure this place isn't where I belong.
I would save you from what must happen. But I fear if I say, things will not happen the way that they should. But I will say this. Stay close to the light. For the night is always darkest before the dawn.
One more question. Now that you mentioned the light, I'm looking for a staff. You told me about the staff, didn't you? She told me about the staff.
No, Newander
Who told-
told you about the staff.
I'm looking for a staff.
I know.
Do you know where that staff is?
I cannot say.
I understand, and I wouldn't ask any more of you. Thank you, my lady. I don't know if you'll ever be able to see the stories that I'm writing, but you will have a special place in the pages of the books that I write. And I bow deeply, and I bow.
She watches as you go. Zandak, did you say you wanted to go as well?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go talk to her real quick.
I feel like this conversation is going to go very differently than Nora's conversation.
I wouldn't know why.
Probably a little. So yeah, I'll walk in shortly after he leaves.
All right. So you come in, and she, with your perception, you can see she's a little bit bewildered. She's a little bit. She's not as pinpoint focused in her creepiness as she usually is.
Oh, good. Caught her at a good time.
And so seeing you walk in kind of breaks her out of this. Master Halfling.
Hey, I got a couple questions for you real quick.
More questions, of course.
Do you by chance sell any like healing potions that we could buy? We're kind of running low.
I have my blood.
Yeah, you do.
I insist. And she snatches up 2 jars from her alchemy table, walks them over to you, and places them into your hands.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thanks. I guess. Yeah, this is what I was looking for.
Now don't drink that all at once.
Yeah, so I've
Work
seen.
hard.
Yeah,
That was so funny.
that was fantastic.
Here, have some. Okay.
Another question. Are you decent at all with like restoring memories, possibly? Or know of any way that we could help out our elephant friend? She has a lot of missing holes in her memory that we would like to help her with.
Stay on the path you are on. They will return.
Okay. That's super helpful. Thank you.
She tells you that they're both jars of superior healing potion with 4 applications each.
Oh,
Dang!
wow.
Xandak's got 8 superior healing potions if he wants to drink Hag's blood.
Yeah,
That can potentially heal Zandak.
several times.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I got it, guys. Don't worry. All right, I'll take that hit too.
Keep him away from Dorkar.
Zandak comes to Cedric. He's like, look at me. I am the tank now.
I mean, with those, yeah, I probably could take more hits than you in one fight.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. That's all I got. Thank you.
Anyone else going in to see Red Ruth?
Are we ready to go, everyone?
Did you guys ask about Keen?
Ask what about Keen?
If she saw it or not?
I didn't ask. No,
I thought Aru did.
sorry,
Um,
forgot.
That's fine. I mean, as we leave, I at least am going to let her know that we're leaving. I can bring it up.
Okay,
Okay,
sounds
that'd be
good.
great.
I do have it on good authority that at least today we will not come in contact with Keen.
Well, that's
Oh,
cool.
great. Your
That'll save
authority
me a spell.
being
Where the source of my power comes from.
Myself.
for me. Okay, everybody. So we're ready to leave because we're going to need her to clear the path for us too. So we are going to have to.
Yep. Real quick, does anyone want one of these Hack's Blood bottles?
Hag's blood. Get your hag's blood.
I think it'd be best if you guys hand it, just in case we go down.
would
The
rather
healers, you're gonna give it to us.
die.
Cedric? You think you'd rather die?
than drink Hag's blood? Possibly.
Honestly, wouldn't be the worst thing I drank.
Yeah, I mean, it's really kind of up your alley, guess.
Yeah, I can take one, sure, just so I can focus on healing everybody else over myself
Sounds good.
with my spells.
Yeah, that seems like a
Cedric?
good plan.
You sure you don't want it?
You should hold on to that one. I still have a superior healing potion and
Oh,
my own
okay.
healing. So I think
Okay.
it's better if it's left in your hands.
Okay, so that's one superior healing that can be used 4 times, right?
Mhm.
Yep. No, don't call it superior healing. Call it Hag's blood. Call it what it is.
I'll put it in parentheses Hag's blood.
Superior healing Hag's blood. I won't call a potion then. What are those?
Okay. Then at this point, we'll gather all of our things. We're not going to clean up because Red Ruth likes it the way that it is. So good job, Aru.
8d4 plus 8.
8d4 plus 8.
And then I will go and I will follow Aru's etiquette and knock on her door or her hovel to get her attention to come in and speak with her.
Are you leaving?
Yes, we are. So I would just like to, first of all, thank you, Red Ruth, for all of your generosity that you've shown us. I clearly was quite cold to you when we first arrived here, and you have proven to be a strong ally to us, and so I greatly appreciate that. What is this? And I do have one request and one quick question of you, though, before we leave. First of all, my party was wondering is while you were at the Emporium, did you happen to run into a person named Keen and her allies there at all?
Most of my time was spent at the Infernal Rapture, but I do recall some of the attendants talking about some rather rude outsiders.
That was probably them. Did they give
Or
you
us.
any useful? That's true. Did they give you any useful information about these outsiders?
No, I was simply,
Okay.
if you will excuse the phrase, in heaven.
Understandable.
Heaven and hell.
And then my last request is, as we're leaving, would you be so kind to give us a clear path out of your domain?
Oh, absolutely.
You are too kind. And that's it.
Take care of the bard.
I will try.
Ta-ta.
Okay. As I go out, like, is it the path clearing or?
No.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna leave.
Okay. Anyone else before you leave Red Ruth's?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready? Let's head out.
Hit the road, Jack.
Okay.
We walk to the cars.
Yeah.
Which direction?
We're gonna head
Off to the
away
entrance.
from like directly away from the hobble, since that's the way we came in. Like, is anything happening?
As you approach the edge of the bramble, it does start to divide.
Okay.
Apart.
Okay. And we're gonna keep following that.
Okay. You can tell that it is not a straight shot, but it starts to kind of wind you around and around and back. And before long, you do end up right where you parked your Infernal War Machines.
Okay.
Cool.
Are they still there?
They are.
Fantastic.
Cool.
I want to check them over for booby traps.
Okay.
That's an excellent idea.
With your passive investigation, you find no booby traps. Oh, we lost Michael.
We lost Michael.
Oh my god.
Does he find my glyph of warding, Chris?
I
That was
don't
on the
know.
brambles, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't
No,
know
that
if you
was-
can find that.
I don't know
Can you find
either.
that?
I don't know.
Regardless, you know that it's still intact.
Okay. Cool.
I guess you'll just keep it there, and then you'll know if Keen comes to kill Red Ruth.
That it's a good point.
Is there a range on it at all?
Considering I binded it with the sending spell, no.
Nice.
I mean, unless we leave Avernus, then I think it would have something to do with that.
That's okay. If we leave Avernus, I don't care.
Don't say that. She was a nice lady, Cedric.
Not just that, but I don't care about Keen anymore.
Oh.
Like Keen's whereabouts and what she's doing. Like,
Gonna be real. I don't think we're gonna get out of Avernus without seeing her again.
no, I know. Chris, can we see El Terrell?
Question. Oh, I can't see that last one. No,
So
you cannot.
We cannot see El Terrell.
No, you cannot.
Well, that would be that would answer that question then.
What
'Cause-
happened?
Well, I just asked if we could see El Terrell because we're finally at a point where we don't have a time limit and we have 5, as you guys would call it, dead weight on the party.
We actually
So-
call them slaves, just so you know.
Freed citizens.
Yes, thank you. But I was gonna see like if we could see El Terrell and if it was close, like we could make the decision: do we want to go take these
Offload
people
them?
back, or do we want to keep them with us? But if we don't even know where El Terrell is, I guess we got to keep him with us at this point.
Okay.
At least we're not gonna run short on food, like, right? Like that's good.
Yeah, that's true.
Like at least we don't have to like find food in this place.
Yeah.
So off to Uldax or whatever his name is.
Yes.
Grave, right?
Urdak.
So none of the machines have power now, right?
Oh no.
No.
Yeah. So what are we gonna? How do we want to do this? So we want to just power one again?
We'll do one hitch and then hitch the motorcycle to the back one, since I know Dorkar would normally drive that, but
Yeah.
not here. So yeah, we'll power the one. Who's
Well,
the expert drivers again? Me, Dorkar.
You and Zandak.
Okay. So Zandak, How many coins can you hold?
What is it like? My double my
Twice your
Con-
constitution.
Double your con.
Yeah.
2.
Okay. Hold 2. Expert driver should always keep the max on them then.
That's a good idea.
2 soul coins slotted.
Okay, I'll take 3. Aru, do you want to go load up the machine for me while I get these in the bag of holding?
Load up the machine.
Just put the coin in for me.
Okay.
I'm picturing
What
I'm
point?
in the glove box getting some, and I'm just like, here, go put this in.
Okay, so I go and put it in.
Okay. Cool. So it's times 3. All right, so now the demon grinder has. I mean, you didn't ask it the question, so 72 hours worth of power.
Yep. Did not ask the question.
Nope. Nobody's doing that anymore except for Cedric, probably. It's fine.
Oops, sorry.
That's kind of why I passed it to Aru.
So you also had plausible deniability?
Yep. I wasn't gonna say I was gonna go put it in, but you know. All right. So Zandak, you're in the other car.
Okay.
Newander is gonna be my navigator then.
Okay.
Where do you want me? We no longer have 2 strength people.
I know.
Like, we wanted 1 in each car, so that's not really a thing.
I
wherever.
guess me and then Aru goes back with Zandak. That way we can at least keep spellcasters separate.
That works. Make a telepathic link with Zandak there.
Yep. Consider it done. All right, Chris. We set out on our journey then. Load up all the civilians. I don't think you really need to tell us how they're divided up, right?
Well, I mean,
Only 2 can fit on the Tormentor.
I'm pretty sure
Oh.
Sarah and Sophie would be going on the Tormentor if no one stops them. Just from the conversations that have been had.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
All right. We head off. Newander, where am I going?
I forget how many people can fit in the Demon Grinder, Chris? Is it 8?
Yeah.
So are they all just in the Demon Grinder then?
If that's where you want to put them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Sure.
that works.
Now, I'm back with Zandak, right? Again.
Yep. You're back with Zandak again.
What's the vehicle's powers that we have back there?
It's the teleport one.
That's the teleport
Oh.
one.
All right.
So that one's got that one's got teleport, feeble mind, and something else. If I have
Oh, it has feel of mind also. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. That's the one I like.
All right, let's go. Roll out.
All right. Newander needs to roll a survival.
Survival.
Guidance on that?
Yeah, I guidance my good friend Newander.
I also give him bardic inspiration,
Whoa.
which is a 10 now.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Where are those 10s at? I don't know if I've used a 10 this whole campaign yet.
D10, right?
Oh, we're golden.
Oh, Chris, while we're driving, I just want to fill Lulu in on generally everything that happened while she was gone, including her heroic sacrifice and how I think she got rid of 2 of Keen's men by doing that.
37.
What?
I don't even make it through my first sentence, and we just are there.
It's like, and we're there. Okay.
A 16, a 9, and a 4 with a +8. Not bad.
It's ludicrous speed. Okay.
Newander's like, the map was a little confusing the first time, but I got it figured out. What?
Oh, come on.
I don't know what's happening.
Did anyone else hear Redruth's voice in their head?
No.
Too loud. Nobody can hear anything.
Oh,
What?
nobody can hear anything at all.
I don't hear anything.
I'm gonna
Unless
like,
you are shouting that instead of, hey, guys.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Since it's so loud, I'm gonna look at Newander and be like, did you hear something?
He nods.
And I'm gonna shout. I'm like, was it Red Ruth?
I think so.
Okay.
What about who?
I lean up, like, I'm guessing I'm behind you. I don't know how this exactly works. I'm gonna lean up and talk to you and be like, did you hear Red Ruth say anything to you?
Me? No. Why?
Huh.
What'd you hear?
She told me his name is Drogdreth.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Chris, can I do a knowledge check on that name?
Sure.
You're not going to get anything,
Hey,
but go
Katie's
ahead.
Not gonna get nothing.
What ability?
Roll a miracle check. I mean,
Man, a 17 plus whatever my miracle modifier is.
Minus 10.
Minus 17, in fact.
Zandak and Naru are in the other car.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to be gassed. Can you ask Zandak if he heard anything?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Zandak.
What's up?
Did you hear anything from Red Ruth? Cedric's saying he's hearing voices, so I'm making sure he's not being crazy.
No, it sounds like he's being crazy.
Okay, what about Aru?
That's a good question. I look over at Aru. Is he next to me, or where are you at, Aru?
I'd be next to you.
Is Red Root talking to you?
No, we left her.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Back to Gas. Nope, he's crazy.
Okay. Cedric, nobody else can hear anything. So
Okay.
either you're going crazy or something's up.
Okay. I'm like, thanks. I think I got it figured out.
Okay, great. I go back to my story to Lulu about our grand adventures then while she's been gone. A lot of it just sitting around.
Hey, what
She
did
is listening
Zandak-
intently.
Zandak?
What's up?
What did he hear?
I don't know.
Well,
You can respond to me at any point, just
yeah,
so you know.
ask Gas what he heard.
Oh, what did Ruth say to Cedric?
Oh, his name is Dwarnar. Cedric, what was that name?
Draldreth.
Drogdreth.
Drogdreth. His name is Drogdreth.
Whose name?
His.
His?
His.
His. Okay.
His name. That's
If
his
you
name.
Tell me what you're saying. All I hear is you saying his.
His name is Drogdreth.
Whose is?
His.
Gas name is Drogdreth?
That's all I can tell you. Maybe.
So
I don't know.
do we want to call him? Does he want to be called Drog now?
Maybe Cedric's name is Drogdreth. I don't know.
Why would his name be Drogdreth?
That's what he told Gast.
All right. That's weird.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have a conversation with Newander, Chris, but I'm not gonna do it on. Not gonna do it while shouting over everything.
You see me wander after that whole exchange, just kind of slink down to the ground where he was standing, and he pulls his legs close to his chest.
Yep. Okay. I know what it is. I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
You wonder, am I going in the right direction?
No response.
Gonna take that as a yes.
Gast, go ahead and roll survival.
Yeah. Here we go.
Well, that's a way to get us to remove that 37 survival roll.
Ooh. I
Oh,
got
I can't.
a 10. Killing it.
Can we move around on this thing, Chris, or is it
Yeah.
okay? Well, if that's what Newander's going to do, I'm going to go over there then
Okay.
at this point and see what's going on with him. Like, I'm going to kneel down beside him and put my arm around him and be like, "Are you okay, brother?"
He just shakes his head.
That's the demon, isn't it?
He nods.
I'm just
like a sudden tear kind of falls from his eye, and he wipes it quickly.
I'm gonna just sit there with him. Just kind of like give him a pat on the shoulder and just kind of like stay there while he is in his state.
Okay. On the map,
Okay.
this place looks so close.
Listen.
It's a hop,
Gas.
skip, and a jump.
Gas got this.
Zandak, with your passive perception, the first time you double back on yourself, you're like, was that same rock formation? The first time. The second time, you know. Gast.
At that second time, I'm gonna ask Gast, like, Gast, what are you doing?
Yeah, what's up? What do you mean I'm following Newander's directions? He
No,
hasn't told me
you're
I'm going
not.
in the wrong direction yet.
Is he saying anything? Because you.
No,
passed this
that
place
means I'm
already.
going the right way.
You're not going the right way.
What do you mean I'm not going the right way?
We passed this place already. We've been here.
How do you know it all looks the same?
Really? You're asking
know.
me how I know?
Yeah, how do you know?
I know. That rock right there that we just passed. You don't remember that?
That big. Yeah, see that one behind my head? That's
See
a
the little
tower.
tiny rock that we just flew by? You remember that one?
Chris, how long does it take me to realize that I've circled around for like this long?
Now that Zandak points it out to you, you're like, yeah, I don't know if I know where I'm going.
Okay. So maybe I don't know what's happening, Zandak. Hey, Cedric. Am I going in the right direction?
Like, is Newander like out of commission, Chris?
It's been about 2 hours.
Okay. Is he still in the same state?
he's not catatonic, so
Right.
he's like able to hear what's going on, and he kind of shakes himself off. He points to to Gast. It's a left up here, not a right. You keep taking rights.
Oh, well, see, listen, I rely on somebody telling me if I'm going in the wrong direction, and then I correct course. So when I don't hear anything, I assume I'm right. So let me fix that. And I turn the right way. I'm just picturing a giant circle this entire time.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. Another 2 hours pass, and you see on the horizon a giant dome. It's not giant, but it's large. I mean, it's probably the dome is probably 10 feet tall. And you can start making out what looks like a giant hilt of a sword cresting the dome behind it. And the next you hear the voice of the cartographer.
The map.
The map. The map. The map.
A fallen titan? Or a wimp with delusions of grandeur? I'll leave that up for you to decide.
Wait a minute. Say that again, please.
A fallen titan or a wimp with delusions of grandeur? I'll leave
Okay.
that up to you to decide.
Yeah, I got that.
Lulu, you recognize this place?
She looks out and no.
Well, you know what that means? A new experience.
I wonder if this Titan missed me too.
You know, I don't know. I don't think there's a being in Avernus that hasn't missed you, Lulu.
As you get closer, you're able to see that this dome is actually a cracked helm. Large, huge. Looks like it was large enough to fit a giant. And the sword of a Titan lies half buried in the ash of Avernus. A spherical stone set into the sword's pommel still gleams with scarlet radiance.
It's my new weapon, boys.
Cool. I kind of want to pull up next to the sword and look at it.
I mean, that's where we're going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're there. You're there.
Okay, great.
You're there. Bing.
Did it take us 4 hours then, Chris, to get there? Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure I keep my time correctly. All right. I get out. I tell the civilians, "Hey, you might not want to come out." Just saying.
Yeah. It's probably best if you guys stay here.
Steve gives you a curt nod.
Okay. And I get out a little jittery. And I look at the giant sword.
It's huge. Huge.
What kind of information can I glean from this thing, Chris?
Oh. Roll a
A blacksmithing check.
history or religion check.
Okay. Could I use religion? 15.
It appears that both the helm and the sword have been here for a long time, and so much of their, you would guess, markings that would give it away, like some of its origin, have been lost to the desert wasteland of Avernus.
Okay. But it's a cool sword, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess we go see if we can find this old Drac.
Thinking he's dead.
Well, she made it sound like we were gonna maybe talk to him.
Hmm.
I mean, we need his blood, so I hope he's not dead.
Well, only one way to find out, right?
Yep.
Some very chalky blood to drink.
Everybody ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
Yup.
Lulu, feel ready?
Yes.
Okay, great. We're all ready.
All right.
I
Let's.
cast Cassius Hideous Laughter.
On
On the Titan. All right, let's go investigate this
crap.
place, guys.
A new
Zandak, let us
area.
know if you see anything out of or of
Yep.
interest.
Got my eyes open.
We're gonna go up to
The helmet?
the helm, I guess. Like, is that
Wait a minute,
is
wait a
it
minute,
literally just a helm and a sword in the middle of nowhere, Chris?
All right, guys, would
Yep.
it be all right if I cast like Mage Hand and have it come over there and touch things just to be safe?
Sure.
I'm just going to
So I
touch
can't.
everything.
So I cast Mage Hand, and I go over, and the first thing the Mage Hand does is grab the hilt of the sword.
The giant sword.
It
Yeah.
can put its hand on the hilt. It can't.
Yeah.
It can't grip
Can't
it.
grasp it. It
big
slaps
mage
it.
hand.
No, it's like the
That's Big
sword of a
Beast.
titan.
Gotcha. It's Bigby's hand that would do that, right? All right.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I just touch it. I touch. Did you say there was something on the sword?
It's a gem.
Nope. There's nothing.
The pummel had a red gem.
Oh
Still
yeah,
glowing
that's
So,
right.
yeah. So he touches the red gem. You figure that's got to be. I figure that's where it's got to be the power there. Maybe that'll summon
Nothing
Aldrich.
happens.
Okay.
I go down and I caress the helmet.
Nothing happens.
And this is a big helmet too. This is a Titan helmet also.
Huge.
Okay, so
Like
I wouldn't be able to
10
move
feet
it.
tall out of the ground.
All right, so I wouldn't be able to move it. All right, I go, guys.
Good.
Well, at least my hand doesn't trigger
All right.
anything.
Well,
Well.
we've got a job to do. Let's see if we can do it.
That's right. Let us go in, get this blood, save this Dow, and then profit. Right? That's the plan.
Yep.
I think you got it. We're gonna head in. We're gonna head
Okay.
over. I don't really know what's happening.
Head up to the helm.
Helm.
Or
Yeah.
the sword.
Well, isn't the sword in the helm?
No.
Oh, I thought it was in the. Okay.
It extends out past, like, over the top of the helm, but it's not through the helm.
Let's go to the helm first. Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Helm first.
I knock on the helm when we get there.
Before you get there,
Okay.
as you are all walking nonchalantly, not stealthily, up to this helm. You
Yes.
I think that's for the best.
hear a loud, bellowing voice emanate from the mouth, or the openings, the where the eyes would go in this helm, that actually kind of look like two doorways at this point, with it buried into the ground of Avernus. And it says, "Shall we kill you too?" No, is that what we should say? And we'll pick up there next time.
Good. That's not ominous.
Foreboding would be the word. That's the word of the day.
We're boating.
See, the really fun thing is going to be, like, I now want Oscar to be back for the next campaign, and so then Chris is going to have to just like make him appear here.
He just
Oh, boy.
shoots out of a lightning bolt just right on him.
He's like, "All right, let's do this. Let's
Hey
go,
guys, I'm back. How's it going?
Guys, you're out of the bone brambles.
Went through the doorway.
We're in
Out
a
of-
new area.
Out of the Wandering Emporium and the Bone Brambles.
And the Demon Zapper.
Well, we're going back to the demon.
We gotta go back there.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, we're out of
Gotta get that
the
unicorn
constant, the bumping.
Gotta get what?
Unicorn mount.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to use it for an ethereal energy source now.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't going to
Funny.
do that anyways.
I have a funny feeling that thing's not as pure as it used to be.
Maybe.
Just
We're gonna
something
fight a
that she
unicorn.
said.
We're gonna save this unicorn. It's gonna try and kill us.
That's what I'm afraid might happen.
I've never fought a unicorn.
I mean, it
before.
was calling out for help, and it is a pure source of good. That's what is attracting all the demons.
Yeah, if it wasn't good still.
Oh, that's
it
true.
wouldn't be attracting
That's true.
demons.
So
That's true.
Will it view Dorkar as a demon when we come back?